ovation when we pull up, it gets loud. No hesitation, we locked in, there's no way out. All dedication, winning doesn't take vacation. No space for doubt, we about to put it down. Running, take a breath, keep running. Cause your time is coming, show it out. One head to the top, keep it going, we don't stop. One head, straight away, popping like an 808. One head, do it now, it's your moment, make it count. We got one head.
Last man in this game, tossing the bottom of the night inning. 물럭광 모두 chain, 원래 역전이 더 짜릿한 밥이지. 눈을 쏠려 from the whole world, 공은 던져 잡고 다시 죽여 till the end. 너야 sub-zero to honey. Yeah, this is my home ground. Don't memoling crowd. One and two, the top goes like whoosh. 떠나가기 질러간 loud. 바깥에 내 곁에 my team. 믿고 달려 난 still the scene. Making new history. Top of the big scene. One hit to the top, keep it going, we don't stop. One hit straight away, popping like an 808. One hit, do it now, it's your moment, make it count. One hit, we got one hit.
Pega tu posición y representa tu país. Soy el jugador que se creció, pero no olvida su raíz. Estoy pensando en toda mi gente mientras recorro la base. Firme, pase lo que pase, vamos por encima, esa es la frase. Sube el volumen cuando llegue mi turno al bate, que esto es el clásico mundial. Ponte ready para el desempate, hay que jugar con el corazón. Darlo todo en el terreno, esa es mi pasión. Con orgullo trae tus colores, porque luego ya comenzó. We don't stop,
One head to the top, keep it going, we don't stop. One head straight away, pumping like an 808. One head, do it now, it's your moment, make it count. One head, we got one head.
In this funny state, looking at the time, you're still wide awake, and I'm still feeling. We've been right here before. The sky is getting bright. I know that it's different, 'cause you're always on my mind. Yeah, you're always on my mind. Yeah, you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. And we give it a minute, but we can't keep the time. I came to ask you something, with the highway speeding by. You know that I think it's funny, it's in the way you drive. I need you, I want you, 'cause you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. We're painting over me, cover of the white, just make it go in the light. And we're painting over me, cover of the white, just make it go in the light.
Live from Arlington, Texas, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Ready to go? Here's O'Neal Cruz. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. And we're underway in Arlington.
Ball two.
Well, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
2-0 the count. Here it comes.
Ball.
That one missed. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I know swinging at a 3-0 pitch can be debated, but at the end of the day, it's a hitter's count. You know a strike is coming, so why not take advantage and attack the pitch? That was a good piece of hitting, and it paid off with the base hit.
Ball one.
Cruz gets his lead at first, nobody out. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Just starting out here in Arlington. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. One down. Here's the Pirates lineup now. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
So now, with one away and a man at second, Brian Reynolds here. Man at second. And another ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Fouled off left side. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting fourth, left fielder Marcel Ozuna.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Now one missed. Ryan O'Hearn in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. On the ground. And that's just foul. Two on, one out. Swing and he popped it up. Brings it in. Out number 2.
Batting fifth, right fielder Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Ball.
Ball 2.
Two on, 2 outs. That one not close. And it's 3-0. Nick Gonzalez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And there's the automatic. And they're all loaded up.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Oh, he hit him. And that brings home a run.
Batting seventh, first baseman Spencer Horwitz.
Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here. Here's a 2-0.
In danger Walking in the tying run.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And that is out of play.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Pirates 1 and the Rangers nothing. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the mound for the Pirates, Mitch Keller. How about a scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And the tying run is on base.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And Jack Peterson stands in. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A 2-run blast, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Liner, base hit.
First baseman.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Trying to move him over here. Horwitz. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done. Okay, let's check out the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boo. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Here's Josh Young. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Gets the bunt down the right side. The tag, and he's out.
Batting 7th, catcher Danny Jansen.
2 down, bases empty. Danny Jansen to hit here.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to play.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Danny Jansen hits one out. Their third home run of the inning. And they add to the lead. It's 5-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. Horwitz puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. They had the long ball working 3 times for a total of 5 runs. We head to the second in Arlington. It's the Rangers 5 and the Pirates 1.
Gotta make a move, make a play. We don't fall off, levitate. Bossed up, feeling like I can't lose. I've been running up the plate through the back door. Feel like shit when he snapped and broke the backboard.
New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Connor Griffin. That misses, and that is ball 1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. And another ball. .3-0 down. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Batting ninth, catcher Joey Bart.
The 1-0. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Griffin gets his lead at first with nobody out. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Center fielder O'Neal Cruz.
So the Pirates batting order turns over, and now the center fielder O'Neal Cruz. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Another miss, 8 straight outside the strike zone.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. First and second, no outs here at the top of the second. Right through there for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Payoff pitch, and that'll load the bases.
Up next for the Pirates, second baseman Brandon Lau.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you. You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something. But you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Fastball for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game.
Now this one's well hit. Way back there. On its way and out of here. Grand slam. He'll circle the bases, and it ties it up. It's 5-5.
Down forward late in the game, things aren't looking too good at that point, but they refuse to back down. Great at bats to load the bases and get that tying run to the plate, and boom, grand slam, and we're starting over. This should be a great finish.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. E-Ray coming to the plate now. Walked his first time.
Well, it's easy to be satisfied and get a little distracted after a grand slam, but there's still a lot of work in this inning to do, and you can really deliver a knockout blow.
The 1-0.
Well, you know, it's tough to bounce back on the mound after giving up a granny, especially when you still have 3 outs to get. Somehow he's got to shake it off. He's got to just hit the reset button and try to get one batter at a time, 1 out at a time.
And there's the ball.
Ball 3.
Tied up here in the early going. Next offering is fouled back. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
The Pirates, left fielder Marcel Ozuna.
And the 1-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Not even close there. 3 balls, no strikes. And he can't come up with it. And they're at the corners with nobody out. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next Pirate to hit. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate.
Ball 1.
misses. And now 3-0. Nick Gonzalez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Here's a 3-0. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And that is foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get ground ball, double play.
And a payoff pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. (3-2). That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. This one smoked on its way out of here. Ryan O'Hearn goes deep. Second home run of the inning for him. And they've rallied from 4 back. It's 8-5. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Ball.
The 1-0.
At the ball.
And another ball. There's a strike. This one in the air, right field. And that is a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Draws the walk there.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Spencer Horwitz.
So man aboard, Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. Fly to center his first time.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by. No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And another ball. Gonzalez aboard here at first with nobody out. In the air to left center. Carter on his way over. Brings it in.
Up next for the Pirates, shortstop Connor Griffin.
Look how far he had to go that time. What an amazing catch.
He believes that he can get to everything, and that attitude allows the speed to play in well enough for him to run down balls that guys would just play off the hop.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss, strike one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Not close with that one. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. chased it out of the zone.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here's Joey Bart now. He walked and came around to score his first time up. In the dirt. Next one misses. Ball 3. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The throw to first. That ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 8-5. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Globe Life Field, bottom of the second. Alejandro Ozuna stepping in for the Rangers. That one ripped right center field, way back there. And it's out of here, into the home bullpen for a homer. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they cut into the deficit. It's 8-6.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
Swinging a line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And a man aboard.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Jock Peterson. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Bunts it in the air. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Rangers, shortstop Corey Seager.
And a superb diving catch. What a play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
So next to hit for Texas, Jake Berger. Puts a bunt down. Oh, a great flip. Nicely done for the out. The Rangers do get one back on the long ball. It's now 8-6. Back in Arlington, well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it seems like days like this get pitchers questioning their life choices, Boog. Any fan who goes for a bathroom break is at risk of missing another dinger. You know, these
That's a
Pirates
ball.
doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
That one misses. Ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Lau goes 5 feet 9 inches, 31 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Got him. One away.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the #1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too, and I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
Now, here is Brian Reynolds. Reynolds in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
One away with a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the air, right field. Nimmo should have this one. 2 down.
Up next for the Pirates, left
Here's
fielder,
Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 2. That one
That's ball
missed.
2.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Runner stays put at third. Ryan O'Hearn would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd have a chance to do some more damage here.
Ground ball left side. Young tossed to first, and that is the inning. Pirates lead 1. They lead at 8-6. Back at Globe Life Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. Another homer. His second homer of the night, and they cut into the deficit.
Looks like we might be underestimating his power just a bit. His teammates might even be surprised at what they're seeing. An unforgettable game for him.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Mitch Keller won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, number 66. This is his third time out this year. Popped up. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two. Bunting, and he pops it up. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play.
Up next for the Rangers, catcher Danny Jansen.
Now it's Jansen to hit. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Bunts it towards the mound. Slings to first, and he's out.
Hey, man, 4
Up
pitches,
next
2
for
outs.
the
That is an
Rangers,
excellent
second
pace.
baseman Josh Smith.
Bunted back towards the mound. Gets him easily, ends the inning. The Rangers edge closer on this solo homer. And this is now an 8-7 ball game. Back in Arlington as we go to the top of the fourth. Ryan O'Hearn getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. .3-0 down. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Up next for Pittsburgh, third baseman Nick Gonzalez.
Misses again, 5 in a row. In the dirt. O'Hearn gets his lead at first, nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for Pittsburgh, first baseman Spencer Horwitz.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. Another miss, 8 straight outside the strike zone.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That one missed. Connor Griffin next to bat for the Bucks. First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball right side. Over to Seager. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Nope.
The 1-0. And there's a foul ball. That missed by a lot. Ball 3. Joey Bart waits on deck for Pittsburgh. 2 outs with a runner at third. This one in the air, center field. Carter going back on this one, and that'll do it. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning, and midway in the 4th, it's the Pirates 8 and the Rangers 7. Bottom of the 4th, down the left fielder, Alejandro Ozuna.
Left fielder, Alejandro Ozuna.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Runner around third. He'll score, and the Rangers tie the game.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And the batter down, Jock Peterson. He's already homered in this game. Sack bunt towards third. Gonzalez fires across the diamond. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the Rangers, shortstop Corey Seager.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here! A gigantic blast. And they lead it. It's 10-8.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. How is that fastball out of there?
1 down. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. He's 0 for 1. Puts a bunt down. Gets it to first. 2 away.
Up next for the Rangers, third baseman, Josh Young.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Hey! 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one hammered Way back there. It's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And that bunted towards third. Gonzalez. Now the throw to first on the run. But it's not in time. Base hit.
For the Rangers, catcher
He saw the infield playing deep
Jackson.
enough to drop down that bunt, and it paid off for him. Nice execution. He put that ball down the third base line where he knew it would be a tough play. Took advantage right there. Very smart move.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Danny Jansen digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball hammered left field. 1 run is in. And it's off the wall. Carter coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in. And they're up by 4.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 66 gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Evan
Pittsburgh.
Sisk comes on now.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Puts a bunt down. And a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. And he lays one down the left side. Gonzalez fires to first on the run. In time, got him. But 9 batters hit in the inning, 5 come around to score. We've played 4. It's the Rangers 12 and the Pirates 8. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart.
You know, these Pirates showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're only swinging at pitches inside the zone. Chasing hasn't been an issue at all. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. League average right now, somewhere around 30%.
And another ball. Here's a 3-0. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Up next for Pittsburgh, center fielder O'Neal Cruz.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. Bart on at first, nobody out. Six straight outside the strike zone. And that misses as well. Back-to-back walks.
Up next for the Pirates, second baseman Brandon Lau.
First and second, no outs. And now it's Brandon Lau. The Buccos trying to get back into this one. And we're at the top of the fifth. That one missed. And he walked him on 4 pitches. So he's walked 3 in the inning. The bases are loaded.
Ryan Reynolds.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 0-2 now. Popped up. Infield fly called there.
Batter's out.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Marcell Ozuna.
High leverage spot coming up for the big bat of Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 3. Not even close there. 3 balls and a strike. Fastball for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. He might not.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. It's gone. Grand slam. And they tie it up. It's 12-12.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. So a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
And a 1-0. That one missed. And there's the automatic. That one fouled off. Payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Right side, hard hit. Berger takes it to the bag. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
Third baseman Nick Gonzalez.
And now Nick Gonzalez. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That'll be it for Jacob deGrom, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
So out of the
Rangers,
bullpen for the Rangers, number 55.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Oh, one.
Two down, nobody on.
Heck, bolted.
And another ball. Pulls that one foul. High fly ball, right field. Nimmo ranging back. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. Home half of the fifth coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Globe Life Field, bottom of the inning.
Well, they just scored some runs in that last frame, and now they have to make sure they don't cough them up on defense right away. No better time than right now to have a 1-2-3 inning.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. And they tag him out.
Up next for the Rangers, right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here is Jock Peterson. Sack bunt towards third. Gonzalez throws to first in time.
Up next for the Rangers, shortstop Corey Seager.
Smoke to right, but he's got it. One left for Texas. This game remains tied at 12. Back in Arlington. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. the plate,
Leading
Spencer
off for Pittsburgh,
Horwitz.
First baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
The 1-0. And there's a ball. Good hitters count the 2-0. And another ball. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Up next for the Pirates, shortstop Connor Griffin.
This is again 5 in a row. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. That one at 95 missed up top, and it's 3-0. Joey Bart in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fastball for a strike at 95.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Up next for Pittsburgh, catcher Joey Bart.
Joey Bart up here.
That's a ball.
Here it comes. That one missed. O'Neal Cruz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that one in the air center field. Carter moving under it. He's got it.
Up next for Pittsburgh, center fielder O'Neal Cruz.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, 1 out.
Ball 2.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Brandon Lowe in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Now a pop-up on the infield. 2 down.
Up next for Pittsburgh, second baseman Brandon Lowe.
Go-ahead run on base. Brandon Lowe now at the plate. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And another ball. Ryan Reynolds in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Go-ahead run at second, and we're in the top half of the sixth.
They're early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch in this next one.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Now pitching for
Back down for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Lawrence. Bottom half of inning number 6 from Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas. Bunts it towards the mound. Tosses to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Rangers, third baseman, Josh Young.
Ripped on a line to center. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
On a line out towards center. And that ends the inning. Back at Globe Life Field, to the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Ryan Reynolds. And another ball. That one ripped, but foul. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
The 1-0. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. That one not close. And that's ball 3. Ryan O'Hearn in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Pirates, right fielder, Ryan O'Hearn.
Go-ahead run on base. Ryan O'Hearn will hit next. And the 1-0. That one missed. Nick Gonzalez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The Pirates with the go-ahead run at first here in the top half of inning number 7. And a base hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
That swing is all about believing in yourself, especially here in the late stages. Sitting with the 3-0 count and using it to your advantage. A great job of hitting in a big spot.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Not close with that one, and that's ball 2. And there's a ball. Spencer Horwitz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two on, one out. Right down the chute. That's strike 1. And a big swing and a miss. Looking.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
So digging in, Spencer Horwitz. 0 for 3 in this one. Two on, 2 outs. And another ball. Connor Griffin in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Reynolds on second. O'Hearn at first. 2 out of the inning. And that one fouled off. The 3-1. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Here's the throw. Tag. Not in time. Safe. It's 13-12.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
All 1.
The 1-0. That one missed. Joey Bart next to bat for the Bucks. Pitch is in there. And the count is 3-1. Fought off foul. And a payoff pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That was foul, and he'll see another. In there, sets him down on strikes. They limit the damage here.
When we're in the place, we don't hold back, we're right in your face. We can't lose, we take your first place.
Bottom of the seventh, now the catcher for the Rangers, Danny Jansen. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Another homer. His second home run of the game.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boog. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Gets the bunt down the right side. Horowitz takes it himself. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Rangers, left fielder Alejandro
Ozuna stepping in for the Rangers. That one ripped. And a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Trying to move them over here. Horowitz. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Got a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And now Jack Peterson. Trying to move the runners over. Gonzalez. And he beats it. He's safe.
Up next for the Rangers, shortstop Corey Seager.
Puts a bunt down. Horowitz fires over to first. That's an out, but the go-ahead run comes across.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good run rate third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Justin Lawrence is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Pirates
Pittsburgh,
with a new arm on the mound,
49,
Johan Ramirez.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from.
Now at the plate, Jake Burger. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Puts a bunt down. Horwitz throws to first in time. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Rangers have the advantage, 14-13. Back in Arlington, here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. And there's a ball. O'Neal Cruz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Looking to get the tying run on base. And the tying run is on base.
For Pittsburgh, center fielder O'Neal Cruz.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 55 done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Jalen
the
Beeks
Rangers.
gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Off the mark there. Ball 1. The Rangers holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. That one missed. Outside low, and now 3-0. Brandon Lowe in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And fires in a fastball at 95. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Lowe in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Bart, the base runner at first with 1 out. And another ball. Brian Reynolds in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Payoff pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Gone. Brandon Lowe pops one out of here. His second homer of the night, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 15-14. These fans are dealing with some heartbreak right now.
When When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly. Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were, 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Pitch misses, ball 3. And it's fouled away. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Gathered in by Seager, throw to first. Got him.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there, and that's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Here's a 1-1. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. And there's the ball. 3. The 3-1. And a foul ball. Pitch the other way, and he beats the shift. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive, and his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ryan O'Hearn, and he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ball game.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the second. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
That's a ball.
Lefty the 1-0. And another ball. Here's a 2-0. That one missed. Nick Gonzalez waits on deck for Pittsburgh. swing and a pop-up. Smith under it. And that is that.
Hey, it's just the beginning. Gotta get to the mission. Where's your vision? It's not how you started, but how you gon' end it. Hey, how you gon' finish? Gotta get to the business. They watching, they witnessing. Got a record, I break it like Guinness.
And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for the
Stepping in,
Rangers,
number 6.
third baseman, Josh Young.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Bunts it in the air. And there's one down.
Up next for the Rangers, catcher Danny Jansen.
One out man at first. Danny Jansen stepping in for the Rangers. Left field, way back there. And that one hops the wall. Heading for the plate. Now he launches a throw over his head. Tag got him. Aggressive base running there, trying to take advantage of the defense, but he's out at third.
Well, I think the base runner assumed that he was going to be able to make it to third pretty easily, but a really nice relay from the outfielder to the cutoff man, and they got him easily.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. And a foul ball. Gets the bunt down the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But they're able to even it up here in the late innings. Ninth inning coming up, and we are deadlocked at 15 all. Back at Globe Life Field, we go to the ninth. Nick Gonzalez getting ready to hit.
One.
The 1-0.
Ball.
And another ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Spencer Horwitz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Right through there for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or two. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates, Jake Mangum.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
That missed by a lot, and that is ball one. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. That misses the zone, and it's 3-0. Connor Griffin in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. In the air, right field. Nimmo has a beat on it. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Pirates, shortstop Connor Griffin.
Go-ahead run on base. Connor Griffin, the next Pirate to hit.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
That one not close. Ball one. The Buccos with the go-ahead run at first here at the top of the ninth. And another ball. That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Joey Bart in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And there's the automatic. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Gonzalez round second, heads for third. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Not even close there. And that's ball one.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
That's off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a
high fly ball lifted into near right field? Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Play at the plate, safe, and they take the lead.
What a time to miss the cutoff move. If he puts that throw in the money, they've got a chance to get that runner at home. Instead, a critical run scores. That could swing this game.
And now, O'Neal Cruz. The 1-0.
Ball.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. Brandon Lowe on deck, already 2 homers in the game.
Huge impact in this one so far, and you know he'd like to make some noise in this inning as well.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And that is that. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. A 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. Buccos out front, 16-15.
Now pitching for
Back
Pittsburgh.
now, and
Number
on the
16,
mound, the closer, Dennis Santana.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
So coming into the game now on defense, Billy Cook. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Billy Cook. Leading off for the Rangers, left fielder Alejandro Ozuna.
In the air, right center. This is Mitch. Roll back and gone. His second home run of the game, and we are tied.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up.
That home run was a no doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed. They're just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Here's a rocket to right field. Reaching for it and breaks it in.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Jock Peterson digs in now. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
High-scoring ball game in this one for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shammy. Thanks for joining us.
Search all I can find. People missing me out of their mind. Looking through the light, gonna make you blind. So called sophisticated mankind. Brother plan seems to work. Economic growth is saving the earth. Sing alive, tell me what is it worth? A deeper love from the day of your birth. I start losing it, I'm out of control. Part I'm choosing, part I'm playing the role. They get your money, do they get to your soul? I bet you, honey, what you need is a goal. Now you're in it, you just playing the game. Another minute or a second of fame. Say my name, I'm going up.